quietly and follow along. At any point, click the pause button to catch up or take a break.
Alright, in this video we're going to talk about my favorite part of Thanksgiving, which is the dessert and how to draw a piece of pie. Families have different traditions of different flavors of pie, and I'm going to go through a couple of those as well, how you can draw a piece of pie to make it look like something you ate at your table. But we all know that a slice of pie starts out with a basic triangle. This triangle has two long sides and one short side. The short side is always where the crust goes, so to show crust, I like to just go from one end and doing a wavy line and connect it to the other point of the triangle. We can also show the depth of the curve of the pie crust by adding in some basic lines. It can be anywhere on your pie crust, and you can have as many as you want. They can be long or short, however you like to do it. Now, we're gonna say this is pumpkin pie. That's a tradition in my family. And some of the hardest things to draw might be the whipped cream, but it's the only thing we really have to draw. So there's not too much on pumpkin pie, it's all in the pie itself. So one way you can draw whipped cream, especially if you're looking at it from the top down, as if we're hovering over, like I'm gonna eat that slice of pie on our plate. I'm just gonna start by doing a little swirl for the whipped cream. Now swirl starts at a center point and goes around and around and around, and it's gonna eventually connect to itself somewhere on that swirl, just like that. That gives our whipped cream some shape. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to add a little bit of the height. So how tall is it off the pie? It's not flat on there like a sticker. We can show that by adding a basic shape around. And I just did like a backward C. It hooked around to that whipped cream, just like that. Now I really want to show how the cream swirls around. I just can do that using some basic lines again, just like so. All right, that is the basic shape of our pumpkin pie. We're gonna move on now to apple, and for apple, I'm going to draw it right next door so you can see apple. So if you're interested in drawing an apple pie, here's how you do it. Basic shape of our pie is the triangle, two long sides, one short side, and at the shortest points of the triangle, I'm going to draw a wavy line for the crust, just like so. And I'm gonna add some details to the crust line. Perfect. Now the apple pie can be different depending on what you do, but we're gonna do like a basic pie crust where it has like crossing across the top. So, and it's usually a little wavy. So I'm making one slice of pie crust across, and you're gonna make lines going across your pie in one direction that are kind of close together. Think of it like we're making the detail of an ice cream cone. I'm going to continue to do that all the way across, and I'm leaving some space, making it very clear that these two lines go together and these two lines go together. There we go. Now we're going to show how our pie crosses, and this is through layering. Okay, so I'm going to begin by drawing my pairs of lines, but I'm not going to cross over my previous lines. I'm just going right underneath them, and I'm doing that by stopping whenever I hit a previous line. See, here's one section, two section, and here's a third. There you go. That's how you make a basic apple pie. Not too bad. We're just simply crossing our lines to make little squares, but they're kind of wavy as well. All right. And if your family has any other type of pie, I'm just going to share this one. My family a couple years ago had a tradition of collecting wild berries. They're more like little raspberries, but my mom always turned it into pie, and they were incredible. So to show the berries, I first have to get my pie crust and my detail. I'm going to just draw circles, all different sizes. This is going to take some time in the triangle. And when I do them all different sizes, they can overlap and do different things. But that's how I would show it's a small berry pie. It's much different than the previous pies we looked at. It was really good. I really miss it. We don't have it too much anymore. So, but these are just ways you can draw different flavors of pie. You can make your own. There you go. All right.